r/ask Reddit. What is something you can't believe people enjoy doing? Being proud of their ignorance. Like I've met people who are proud that they aren't good with computers and refuse to learn new technology. Same with people who brag about never reading a book. Like people brag about not wanting to learn. I feel like this has to be self-defense. Like trying to feel comfortable with themselves to the point of having to say everything about them is great. You can acknowledge you don't know something and want to get better at it. But some people are not mature, emotionally intelligent enough to be able to admit that. The streamer SWAT, where people call 911 on a streamer's address and get the police to show up. Thankfully this is a felony and people have been arrested for swatting streamers, wasting manpower, resources and time. I think some dude got sentenced 25 in prison. I had no idea this was even a thing. It is astonishing to me how much creativity people put into being contemptible pricks. Being shat upon. Wait till you start working. Having their balls stomped on. Yes, it's a thing. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Can you torture? Runa crafting. I'm at 99 agility and will never understand how people could get 99 RC. I'm a pretty depraved dude but I can't wrap my head around sounding for the life of me. I'm with you there but apparently there's a spot down in there you can't hit that makes the world go bright. Sounds like a near-death experience to me but to each their own. My dad knew a kid at school who was the son of a urologist. This guy had found a load of books and decided he wanted to investigate. He probably hadn't discovered masturbation when he started but he learned that it felt good. He apparently came into school one day with a book on the urethra, explained what he'd done to everyone and how great it felt. No one wanted to be his friend after that. My dad and his friends can't remember the guy's name but they all remember the guy who put stuff in his dong. Instagram comedians. How to be an Instagram comedian. Make a caption that covers half the screen with about 9 emojis. Make a shitty joke that makes no sense and isn't funny. Edit. Thanks to some replies I can gather that cheating in a relationship is a really good one to use. Insert 17 unironic bra sound effects and boom sound effects throughout the video. Make sure the acting is really bad. Banging animals. Torturing other living beings. I think it's about feeling complete power over another person. Watching child pageants. Duck you creepy pedophiles. Catfishing. IDK. It just makes me depressed thinking you are so unredeemable you need to fake being someone else to strike up a conversation. Or that you think it's amusing to trick people. A lot of catfish attempt to extract money from their targets. Watch all 3 hours of WWE Raw on a weekly basis. Spoiling movies and TV shows for other people. There are a lot of people out there that get enjoyment from ruining those surprises for people and I just don't see why they enjoy doing that. It's ridiculous and I don't get it either. My only guess would be that it makes them feel cool or part of a club. Like that they know something the other person doesn't. Either way not very impressive. Long distance running. Almost running for that Matil Mayo. Wearing their pants below their butt. It just looks so uncomfortable. Like what if someone started chasing you? Do you waddle as fast as you can? My neighbor got picked up for a drive-by and I got to watch him do this as the cops came for him. He reached down and grabbed the crotch of his shorts, lifted it upwards and took off running. It reminded me so much of a Victorian woman picking up her skirts and shuffling away. Gender reveal parties. Drinking so much that you end up passing out with no recollection of the amazing night you just had. It's so prevalent and so many of my friends find it weird that I don't enjoy it. Watching a significant other bang another person in front of you. Working. Seriously, who are these people that get up in the morning and are happy that they get to go to their ducking job? I don't care what job you have either. If I was a porn star and got to have sex all day with hot women eventually I'd start to resent it simply because it's an obligation. I am not getting to decide what I want to do with my time. Like a lot of people, I daydream about winning the lottery but I don't think about how awesome it would be owning a Bentley or a 15-bedroom mansion. I think about how awesome it would be if I never had to do another day of work in my life. Imo. Enjoying your job is relative. I do enjoy my job. However, it is still a job, and I wouldn't be doing it if I wasn't getting paid to do it. Parts of it are legitimately satisfying, and it is certainly better than anything else I can imagine getting paid to do, but it still isn't better than free time. Might get a little hate on this, but mainstream country music, I feel like the same 5 songs have been recycled for the last 10 years. Every genre has this problem, but it seems to be the worst in country. Have you seen Bo Burnham's country song? This sums up exactly what I'm trying to say. Hardcore pandering. Smoking. Being proud of treating other people badly. Going clubbing. I mean, if you like hanging out at clubs, then that's great, you do you. But personally, I can't imagine what could possibly be fun about it. I can't believe people sunbathe. It's too hot, boring and bad for your health. Waking up early to actually get stuff done. That'll be a no from me. God, I want to do this. I can't begin to explain how much I want to be that person. Yet here I am at 1:30 in the morning, knowing damn well at about 8 AM, my alarm will go off and my tired ass will turn it off without waking up. Eating insects, then getting bit by a spider when trying to eat it. Traveling excessively. Some people live on planes and airports. I could never do it. Every so often is okay, but not every other week. Unpopular opinion. I'm the only person I know like this, but I hate dancing, and 100% cannot understand how people like it, and feel impulse to do it. It's hard for me to even imagine. I hate it too, man. You're not alone. To me, dancing just doesn't come natural. I have to actively think about it the whole time, which makes it look and feel really forced. Listening to ASMR, it ducking sends shivers down my neck and I can't stand it. The closest thing to ASMR that I can enjoy is Bob Ross. Bullying people over the internet, jumping off cliffs with the squirrel suit thing on. I could never do it, but I can understand it. It's the closest thing a person has to flying without a plane. Cheating. People want the security of a monogamous relationship but the physical pleasure of ducking lots of people. What I will never get is why people want to stay with cheaters after being cheated on. Purring up every little social thing they do on social media and believing they must be happy if they're around a lot of people, or at least thinking other people believe this. It's quite ridiculous and one of the main reasons I got off Facebook. Listening to your everyday, average pop radio station. I have a friend that was so bored at work, think Office Space but worse, that he tracked every song in a spreadsheet for over a month. He figured out their pattern of new hits, rotation songs, older songs, etc. to the point where he could predict with about 50% accuracy what song was coming on next. Eventually the company realized he hadn't done a damn thing in months and fixed the glitch. Now he has a legit job where he has to, gasp, do real work. Hard drugs. I freak out if I feel like I'm losing any sort of control of reality. I can barely handle a cup of coffee. Trolling on the internet and starting trouble just for shits and giggles. Playing mean pranks on other people, like spooking them in the shower or something. That shit is dangerous. If anyone says okay mom or something to that effect, you should try harder. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.